What's up, everybody? Whoop, 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 whoop. Welcome to Thursday and welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. How are you diddling? I hope you're diddling well. Hope life is good and you're ready for what is the final day of our Colour Me Happy anniversary extravaganza. 4 whole blooming years. 4 days for 4 years. Ah, I've just twigged. Is that why we've done it? We're going to say yes. Producer Nicola has just said yes. The guys, the team have thought about it and gone, yeah, 4 years, we'll do 4 days. So next year, when we do the 5-year anniversary of Colour Me Happy, it'll be 5 days. But yeah, it all ends today, basically. All of the things that we've been telling you this week, like the 3 for 2 on the website when it comes to Spectrum Noir products. Midnight tonight, gone. Stamp sale, 75% off. Midnight tonight, gone. Free gift when you spend 10, midnight tonight, gone. And it's back, well, I say it's back to normal tomorrow. It's not back to normal tomorrow because we've got 2 launch days. So there's lots to look forward to. It's going to be, you know, slightly sad tonight, but then actually slightly brilliant because we're looking forward to 2 launches. So what we're going to be doing today really is wrapping up everything you've seen over the course of the last 4 days in 4 hours. So we're doing the 4-year anniversary, wrapping up the 4 days to celebrate the 4-year anniversary in 4 hours on the 4th day of the 4 days to celebrate the 4 years. It's all come together. In the 4th month, on the 4th day of the... In 2024, coincidence? I think not. So, you need to be shopping with us. Get the deals, pick everything up, shop the day, shop the show. It's basically going to be all of the great deals from the week. And over the course of this show, Colour Me Happy, and the Colour Me Happy show later on live at 5, we want to hear from you. Is there a particular technique that you want to see? Is there a particular product that you want us to take you through? Maybe you want another delve into the mystery bag. Maybe you want to ask a question, get a request in. It's down to you to make these 4 hours amazing. And you'll be doing that in partnership with presentation lead, that's me, and also a lady who has been on a tour of the country on her, I know it's the North East, I'm trying to make it sound big. A tour of the country in her Winnebago rock star style with all of her crew and roadies and entourage. Yep. She has decided to pull in to the car park here in the North East and, well, just do the 4 hours and then she's off again on her world tour of the country. I'm delighted to say that she's back on a Thursday. It's Sheena Douglass. How are you? How's the tour been?
Hello. Yes, the wagon train pulled in outside of Crafters and the 5th wheel with it, you know, those motorised. It's like a mansion in the car park.
Yeah, it is.
It is, yeah. But not really, no.
No.
Camping in a camper van.
Yeah.
I've got a nice little campfire behind here.
Yeah.
A sleeping bag, fashioned.
Sleeping bag?
Sleeping bag and a
Oh,
little
sleeping
campfire.
bag. I thought you said sick bag.
Sick bag, no. Sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag.
On between shows, it's lovely, yeah.
How's the trip been so far?
It's been lovely. You know what? North East England, beautiful. If you need to get up here and have a look, we've been to Lindisfarne, Holy Island, Bamburgh Castle.
We went to Bamburgh Castle last week.
Oh, isn't it stunning?
I've never been there before. It's one of the most beautiful places in the country that I've been to.
Gorgeous. And, and did you go in?
We didn't because we had the kids and we saw the price.
Yeah, it is not cheap, but it's spectacular just to look at any direction anyway. But if you actually do go in as well, looking out to sea from that castle, amazing. Yeah. And we went to Lindisfarne. Did you do that?
No, we didn't do Lindisfarne.
Well, driving across the Causey, when you think that, wow, this was just under the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool. I was singing Under the Sea, Disney style in my head. Darling, it's better.
It's better. Take it from me.
Yeah, the whole thing. That whole thing.
Well,
but it's lovely having a little blip in the holiday coming in. Lots of colour. But I'll tell you what the problem's going to be.
What?
Too much choice.
Yeah.
Too much choice. I had a plan. It's gone.
So I know we know where we're starting here, but you know, in true sort of Sheena style, we're going to be going on a bit of a journey. Are you happy to take requests, and if people want to see various things, you're happy to take requests?
Please help me. Requests are great. We already do have a request, which is fantastic.
Oh.
Yeah, pre-show.
Oh.
Nicola mentioned blending wax pencils with blending solutions. So look, I'm ready, look.
Oh, you're going to do it?
We're all ready, we're set. I'm all ready with that. Pencils underneath, we're good with that. That's the kind of, that's what I'm hoping for. Ask.
Okay.
We've got stuff here. That's how it's going to go.
Nicola's got the ball rolling, so that's the first request. And the great news is, of course, we've got the duo colour pencils on the show, and the blending solution is back in stock on a 3 for 2. So you do want to stock up on that. That will be gone, by the way, tomorrow, the 3 for 2. Something else which is back in stock is the Pro Sketch Pad. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hang on a minute.
Oh, no.
Hang on a minute.
What? I could have brought my Pro Sketch Pack with me.
Have we not got one that we can get you one to play with?
Get me one.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Tracy!
I'd love to play with that. Tracy!
I did not. Jay, apparently Tracy's on a lunch, that's me in trouble. Well, we'll get that in to maybe have a bit of a play with later on, but we've got literally about 10 of those left, though. We might not get round to playing with it because it might be sold out. Actually, scrap that, we've got 7. Oh dear. 31, don't worry, Jake. £31.99 pack price or £39.96. If we get time, we might have a play with that. I mean, well, it's over to you guys, right? Do you want to have a look at the Pro Sketch Pack? Have you got one currently that you want some information on? Then get in touch and we can do some stuff with the Pro Sketch Pack. Let's say a few of those and then we'll get started. Christine Mahoney is in saying, well, hello and good morning to all my favourite people. Polly Coe says, awesome day to all from Blountstown, Florida. Hello also to Gaz, who says a massive hello to Sheena, Ben and all the lovely CTV crew. That's your mate Gaz, that is.
Oh, Gaz, lovely bloke is Gaz. Gaz and his partner, fabulous, fabulous.
Melanie D says good morning. Hello. Carolyn Cooey says good morning from Florida. Hello. Deb Sneary says good morning from a sunny Ohio. Hello.
Ohio.
Sherry Miller says hello, Sheena and Ben.
Hi, Sherry Miller.
Hi, Sharon Tidmus, who says good afternoon, Ben, Sheena and the crew. Don't know why I'm waving like that. Did you wave like that at the start of the show?
I waved in a regal fashion.
Yeah, regal fashion. Yeah, like King Charles.
Yeah.
Why doesn't King Charles wave with that hand? Because it's my hand.
Maybe it's a motorised hand, because it must get tired.
This is a joke.
Maybe it's not a real hand.
Didn't hear me.
Oh, did I? Better watch.
Why doesn't King Charles wave with this hand?
Oh, you said I should have mentioned that he is very bad today.
Yeah.
What?
Why doesn't King Charles wave with this hand?
Why?
Because it's mine.
That's
a funny one.
Oh, no. Brilliant. I'm so pleased my ear's dodgy today.
Pardon? Marcia's joined us from Pennsylvania. Carolyn says, hello from Florida. Wow, 2 of my favourite people. All we need is a special guest. Special guest? Oh, well, if you're good, later on, maybe we can arrange a special guest. Are you talking about the, that special guest? Maybe? Maybe. Okay. You've got to be good. You've got to ask some questions, ask for some requests, and we'll get Willow in. But only, if you're interactive. Betsy's in from Texas. Hello, lovely Betsy. And also hello to lovely Stephanie, who says, good morning, crafty friends from Madison, Wisconsin. And Laurie Barnett joins us from Gilbert, Arizona. Let's get cracking. Fire in the questions, fire in the requests. Let us start off with the sparkle pens, though, because I know that's where Sheena's going to start her crafty journey. Where are we going to go on that journey, though? Where's that journey going to end? It is over and down to you. You are in charge of the map. You're the navigators. We're just sort of driving. So you tell us where you want us to go in the nicest possible way. £26.40 has been the price all week on these, on the sparkle pens. You are getting the 12 pens in total, so it's 4 packs, 3 in each. And as you will see with Sheena in just a few moments' time, these are incredible. If you are wanting to add real sparkle and glitz and glamour to your projects, then these are great. Absolutely perfect for just, sort of colouring with. You've got that brush nib on there, of course, but actually, super brilliant for creating your own backgrounds with as well. Blend these, add water to these, do all of your kind of water techniques with them. A great price to get you started if you've never played with these before. If you've already got them, a great opportunity to stock up because you're saving, what, £19, $27, and then you're getting your discount on top as well. The 4 packs you're going to get, the tint and tone, this one here, actually brings you one of the clear overlay pens, which is brilliant. So again, you can add that to all sorts of different colour mediums to create sparkle. You've also got in there your starry Sky and then the Onyx Black. You're also going to get within your bundle the Antique Vintage. So in there you've got Fig, you have got Peacock Blue, and you've got the Macaroon. Macaroon! Hi, Macaroon. Then you've got your Earthy Naturals, which brings you Holly Leaf, Smoke Quartz, and Harvest Moon. Shine on, Harvest Moon up in the sky. And then you've also then got your Essentials Brights as well, which is your Aquamarine. You have got your Pink Garnet and your Firefly, creating beautiful projects just like this. Just a few samples here to show you the kind of things that you can do, the kind of beautiful. I'm a sucker for these sort of cards here. I love, right, when our guys are creating backgrounds like this, big kind of sparkly backgrounds, and then just getting a beautiful die cut like this in black over the top. What looks amazing, and then you can pop on just a few little elements like a little bow, some flowers. Looks absolutely brilliant. Real sort of simplicity, but real kind of wow projects that you're going to be able to do with that set. And that again looks absolutely fantastic, doesn't it? Just a create a card element onto a beautiful sparkle pen background, little sentiment, and you've created a stunning card. $26.40, $39.20 is your price. Let us, though, get going. Few more hellos. Oh, loads of hellos. Linda Borchard in Wisconsin. Sherlan Telsford in Texas. Christina Scott says, I almost forgot, but I always love watching Sheena. Hello from upstate South Carolina. Lois is in Ohio. Lynn Morton says, good afternoon, Sheena, Ben, CTV community, and all the team from a chilly Newcastle. And Dawn Lavalley, hello Dawn, says good morning to Ben and Sheena from New Hampshire. First request in, which we might attempt to do later on, the Bella Luna sprays, which we have in the mystery bag. Robin wants to see how those work. Potentially, we will add that to the list of things we can do, and we might get around to that a little bit later on. So, are you writing these down, Nicola? Cool. But let's get started, though, with Sparkle.
Lovely. Right, so I am going to use all sets. I'm not going to stick to one set because I truly believe that if you're going to buy one set, you're probably going to buy the four.
Yeah.
Just the way it is. That's how it is.
That's the way it is.
Because they're all going to mix and match and play nicely together. But I have taken the colours I'm going to use out of the sets and just brought them forward, if you will. I've assigned them to move forward out of the pack. And I've gone for the really strong colours. And we're going to go abstract, you know what?
Yeah.
This was not on the plan, but it was a thought. And I thought it's really nice to just do something without... Sometimes, you know, if you try and draw something literal, it can get a little bit like too much pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, you know, take a weight off, man, and loaf.
Yeah, man.
You know, just chill.
Yeah, kick back, relax.
Just kick back and it's fine.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do. So I've got a large brush. I've got the flat brush there, that
where's that from?
3/4 inch Royal and Langdon brush here ready.
Yep.
And I also have ready and waiting the number 6.
Oh, number 6.
That's the one that, you know, features, what, 90% of the time.
Come in, number 6.
Number 6, your time is up, so it's there ready. And so what I'm going to do, the plan is, I'm thinking of the transition of colour.
Okay.
Now, we do know that, you know, the colour wheel, it can be a bit like, oh, you want to study your colour wheel before you start playing. But certain things, like Ghostbusters, you do not want to cross the streams.
No, all right.
Okay? Like, you do not want to cross like a green and red, or you're going to get brown.
And that's not good.
So we're going to keep those guys separate.
Okay.
You're fine if you transition a yellow and a green, because that's in green. So let me show you, bring these colours in together. Right, so I've kind of got, they're not in order that I want to play with. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go from pink to orange, okay? Because orange has got pinky red in it, right? To yellow, which has got orange has got yellow in it. Does it not? See what I mean? Yeah. Green has got yellow in it.
Yes.
See, there's a common denominator, right? Green has got blue in it. Oh, hasn't it? Yeah. Green, blue and yellow make green. Yeah. Purple got blue in it. What?
So it's step by step by step by step by step by step.
Just like maths, man, but in a bonny way.
Maths in a bonny way,
in a bonny way, man. If I could do maths like that as a kid, I might not be as bad as I am now with my times table. So that's where we're going, right? That is like, just have a little think about your colours before you start. And then when people say, when they're doing mixed media, you can do anything you want, it'll look great. Well, I think I beg to differ a bit. That is if you've got a little bit of structure before you start. So what I'm going to do with your sparkle pens, when they're brand new, and I'm going to just tell you again, I'm sure you've heard it all week, but I am going to have to tell you for new people. This little band here, that there tells you they're brand new, because in here is a sealed unit, and that tells you that this here has not been pierced by this bit here, because this bit here will puncture that bit there once you remove that little band. Okay, once you screw that bit into there, right, that little bit there inside will puncture that bit there.
Gotcha.
Right, and it goes pop, and then that will then freely flow into this bit. It'll come through there, and the coloured ones, you'll see all the bonny colours. But I'm not going to do that because there's already one pierced. So if you get the one that's got, like, you know, more than one clear sparkle in it, if you want to just keep it nice and clean and save it and store it, nothing's going to happen. It'll just stay there, and it's going to be great to use, you know, way down the line. That's fine. Leave it sealed, okay? And when you store them flat. And before you use them, give them a shake. And I like to take the tops off them before I'm going to use all of them. Now, just to warn you, some of them are going to be wetter than others, depending on how enthusiastic I'll say you've been, and I am usually enthusiastic. I'm not gonna lie. Those of you might have noticed that. It's like, really, you, Sheena? Because I do tend to squeeze the stuff out of them sometimes and just paint them on with a brush as well. But this time I am going to use them, painting them directly from there. So just be aware that there may be little drips and things, so, you know, you might get a bit on your hands. But I will say now, use a hard soap to clean your hands with this, okay? Liquid soap's this is not the soap you are looking for.
This is not the soap you are looking for.
So what I'm going to do is do a
I miss a hard soap.
Sorry?
I miss a hard soap.
Yeah, hard soap's brilliant. Hard soap's well hard, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, no,
it's
well
like,
hard, mate. Oh, I'm sorry.
well
Well hard. No,
yeah,
we tend to buy, we've got the little dispensers now in our bathroom, so the liquid soap, and there's something not quite right about that now you've mentioned it.
No, that other stuff's like, no, you need the well hard.
What was the expensive well hard soap with the sticker on it? Oh, what was that called? With the little black sticker on it. My nan always used to have it.
That was Imperial Leather.
Imperial Leather.
That was the one, yeah.
That was the posh one.
That was the posh one, yeah. So can you see how I'm just doing swooshies of colour, right? And I am squeezing a little bit of colour out, and I'm putting water on here, okay? Because I want a watercolory swooshy effect, and I want it to blend, and I want it to look pretty, all right? And I want it to be abstract. And I don't want it to be all kind of like perfect. And, you know, I want the colours to run, because I want to play with that later. So I want movement, and I want interest, because that's what's going to give me something to play with very soon on my card. And so keep adding some water. Get it to move around on the card, and if you do that straight away, you're going to have more to play with like this. And then I'm going to add a little bit of purple, And you know what? We could end up with purple near the pink, because that is going to work nicely, because there's pink and purple. So we can actually end where we started, couldn't we?
This looks so cool. Are you adding a lot of water to that or not?
Quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I should bring that in. Let me show you.
Yeah, just to get an idea.
Because quite a bit's a bit subjective, is it not? You know, it was like when I used to ask my mum how you cook bread. She used to make the most amazing bread.
Who's that?
Well, my mum.
Ah.
I was an amazing baker, and you put 2 handfuls of that, handful of this, and cook it till it's done. Cheers, mum.
Yeah, brilliant.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. But yeah, she was fantastic. Unfortunately, wasn't great when you like to eat it, just saying. So I've got some little marks on the side here, which we might have to kind of incorporate into the design somehow. So if you get marks, embrace them, you know, feel the love. Just go with it. Usually I do get marks because it's me. Yeah. And so you see, we can just fade that out if you want to do that. And what we're going to do is we're going to dry this now, Ben, because we're not done with that. But look at all the movement, the swirls and things. Isn't that lovely?
Incredible.
So we're going to dry it. And that, you can do that. Where was the skill there?
Well,
a swoosh, water. It's all about the transition of colour, but we ain't finished playing yet.
No, we ain't. And would you dry this at home as well, like this, or would you leave it to dry naturally?
No, I would dry it, because the thing is, Ben, Once you get what you like, you go, I like that pattern, set it, fix it, go, all right, I stick. Right, I'm going to quit, I'm not going to chance my luck.
Stick.
Do I twist? Do I stick?
Yeah.
I'm going to stick.
Yeah.
And we're going to trim it down in a minute as well. So all these little edges and things are going to look much neater, and then we're going to mount them on a card, and then you're going to put a nice, all the words that you've got in your craft stash, all those gorgeous dies that I'm sure will be on sale on the website, even on the show. There's probably ones, I can see some straight away, the gorgeous, the ones in my sets with the Art Nouveau florals. You can put them on there, bold black lettering, so it shows up against a gorgeous colourful background, and you've got a really cool card. But like I say, we're going to do more things with this. Are you liking that?
Absolutely.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great start. Yeah. So, but we need to make sure that this is dry really well. So I need to do a couple of things. Dry this, put the lids on the right pens.
Oh, yes.
That's the next fun bit.
Otherwise you'll be in trouble.
Yeah, yes, the next person to play with them will not be feeling the love.
And then they blame you. Once we dry, we can say hi to Gaz again. He says, Ben, that was a rubbish joke about the waving, but it actually made me laugh out proper loud. Wendy Graham says, Ben, Sheena, Susie, hello, and all the crafters. I've had a busy morning tidying my craft room, and I didn't realise I had so much. Would love to see Willow. Well, you guys know what to do if you want to see the dog.
Oh, Willow's loving a holiday.
Oh.
Yeah, she's loving the beach. As soon as she smells the air, it's like she's got to get over. If there's a little fence, like, how do I get over? How do I get over? How do I get over there?
Did you have to chuck a tennis ball on the beach?
Well, we did, but we've got some more coming now. We're getting them delivered to my brother's house, as local. Because if you've ever thrown a tennis ball on a beach for a little doggy, you know that they kind of like, they get wet anyway, tennis balls. On a beach, they end up twice the size and twice the weight. It was like a cannonball by the time she finished. So we're getting some of the chocolate balls, the plastic one. Yeah, they're coming today.
I sometimes find, because there was a lot of dogs on the beach at Bamber when we went, and it didn't happen this time, but normally if you go on a beach or you're on a walk with lots of dogs, my dog, Molly, tends to chase the ball, or if another dog comes over, she lets the other dog have the ball, and then that dog will run away with her ball. So
really?
Yeah.
Willow
wouldn't give the ball up.
Oh, she's pure evil when it comes to a tennis ball.
Oh.
She looks like an angel.
But you try and take her tennis ball.
Oh, seriously. She sounds like possessed noises come out of her when it's a tennis ball involved. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't. It's just noises.
Yeah.
And seriously, it sounds like you need to get a little bit of holy water involved.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's not. Yeah, you spend a lot of time saying, I'm really sorry, she's very lovely, really.
Just don't mess with the tennis ball.
She's not as evil as she sounds. She's a lovely girl. And she is. She's just as sweet as anything and very well behaved. Yeah. But when it comes to a tennis ball...
Woe betide you if you try and get that ball.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But, yeah, she's having a fab time. Yeah, she's loving the van life.
Bless her.
So I'm just popping these lids on, Ben, and then I'm going to trim this down, which is not that exciting. I need to wipe this background. But before I do, start looking at shapes in here. Look at shapes. We've got a cool shape going on here, ripples, you see? We've got ripples and things. We're going to accentuate these. We can get the acrylic markers in the mix, how coming up.
Yeah.
So we're going a bit mixed media. Right.
Look at this.
Yeah, we are going mixed media, guys. Look at the vibrancy. If you want vibrant colours, what would you want? And we've got bling, as well as vibrant colours. What?
That is incredible.
And that's on a matte paper, watercolour card.
Yeah.
But look at the amount of sparkle. And we didn't use a lot of product. That's why I love, and we'll continue to love, the sparkle pens, because value for money, you really do get a lot of return. You do. A lot of bang for your buck with the sparkle pens.
And if you're platinum, it's only just over, what, £2 a pen?
And there's a lot of stuff in there. That container at the end of that brush mechanism holds a lot of very, very, very intense colour. For sure.
The deal is already flying out of the door. And lots of you in watching Mesmerised. Shadai says, good morning. Ben and Inky Sheena. Mary Beth Doyle's joined us. She's on a family vacation watching. And Amanda Bennett says, hi from a dull Shrops. Hello, Classy Sheena. That's what it says, a dull Shrops. Hello, Classy Sheena, the Lord Ben, Social Susie and all the wonderful team always watch, but can't always chat. Well, it's lovely to have you here with us, Amanda, chatting away. Teresa's joined us as well, Teresa Campbell and Shadiah. And Gaz says, OMG, I would never think of doing this. Seriously, you can make some amazing space-like backgrounds as well.
Yeah.
I think you absolutely can. Yeah, mix in with your cosmic collection. Hi also to Shadiah, who says, Sheena, you're wearing your star jumper as you are the star of the show today.
Oh, bless you. Oh, you know what? Well, it's colouring products. So, hello. I'm like, what we're not gonna play with? What we're gonna? It's like, yeah, we need more than the time we've got, because that's my challenge. It's like, what we're gonna do, what we're not gonna do. We're gonna plenty to play with. You know when sometimes you just have too much and then you just shut down like that.
Yeah.
Because too much. Overload on my head.
Overload, brain overload.
Right, so here's the other thing we can do now. So we've got that there. Now, you could introduce more pattern into that if you want by dropping some water on it.
Yeah.
Right? Could drop water on it, then we could blot it. Right, and then we're going to get more like little water droplets on there. You could get a stencil into the mix, and then you could full bleach the stencil, could you not? You know, you could use the, and then you could do that, but we could do that later. Because what I'm thinking, I love these lines. I think we should go with these organic shapes and lines we've created. And I think we should bring in the acrylic markers, because we've got
them on the show
that match them, do we not? So would you like to talk about them while I pick colours out, Ben?
I certainly will, Sheena.
Alrighty
just to mention as well, one thing I did forget to mention at the top of the show is that we have £10, $10 Thursday. Hang on a minute. £10 Tuesday is what we do here, not £10 Thursday. But hang on a minute, we normally do Sheena Wednesdays, not Sheena Thursdays. The whole thing has just been jumbled up, hasn't it? I mean, wow. So £10 Thursday today. Check the web for all of the details and the deals on that, and add some into your cart. The acrylic paint markers you can use to create amazing, amazing projects, not just on paper and cardstock, but why not decorate things like phone cases? Why not decorate and create your own fantastic pencil cases? Why not? It's super cute, isn't it? Why not? Look at you, doggy. What you doing? Who's Bruce? Who does Bruce belong to? Who's done this one? Designed by Cheryl Clayton. So, the photo is Bruce, my daughter's dog.
Oh,
Brucey.
G'day, Bruce.
I know we're all looking at Bruce, but please also look at where we've used the acrylic paint markers on this gorgeous frame. But look at this as well, on like a little glass candle holder. That's really super cute. Great as well. You know, if you have sort of like, glass jars at home, maybe jam jars that you want to keep, you can decorate up. These are going to work perfectly on, plant pots. If you're doing a bit of gardening like me at the moment, absolutely brilliant. MDF, what does this say?
Let me guess.
Love, with a little heart on there as well. That's pretty cute. We've also got a little stone in here as well, because you can do your stone art, which I know is really, really popular too. Oh, look, he's got a little bit of a whoopsie. Look. Oh, I banged my head. So that just kind of shows you the sort of things that you can pop these down onto. Colour-wise, you could also decorate your desk vacuum. Do you want to be coloured in? Don't you dare, Mr. Ben. Don't you dare. You've also got in here all of the colours. So your pastels, 4 of those. You've got 4 in the essentials kit. So that is your gold, your silver, your black and your white. You're going to get 4 more in the jewel, which is your pink, orange, purple and violet. And then the bright, you have got your red, yellow, green and blue. As you can see, pretty much go on everything. You've got the gauge on the pens as well, so you know exactly how much ink you have got left. And you have got them at an incredible price. How much? £17.60. You're having a laugh. You're having a giraffe. Should be £32, $44. Snap those up. Great opportunity to give them a go. And if you don't know how to use them, Sheena is about to have a play right now. Which ones are you going to use?
Oh, all of them.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
All of them?
I kind of mix them up a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So, 16 pence in total.
Yeah.
Is that the price for all of them?
Yeah, I know. It's bonkers, isn't it?
Well, then, yeah, all of them. I don't have to choose, do I?
£1 and a bit a pen, isn't it, if you're platinum?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you compare them to other acrylic pens that are out there, which I know about, and because I've bought them all before, and I'm sure you've looked as well, it's silly.
Bonkers value.
It is.
Only for today, though, because that's the end of the...
Don't even hesitate. You know what I love is little pebble art things.
Oh, yeah.
You've got little ones.
Yeah.
Oh, summer coming up. Get little pebbles and have them do little pebbles, or do them for them and hide them in the garden. Don't tell them.
Yeah.
They love it. You put their names on, put them in your rockery, put them in around the garden.
Yeah. I like it around our little village. The kids, I've told you this a million times, but the kids do the little pebble arts, and you walk around the village and they write little positive affirmations on them as well.
I love that. Positive words, empowering words. Start when they're young, get them in the right, bit of mindfulness.
That's it.
Oh, you can't start young enough in my book.
No, exactly right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Brilliant for stuff like that. Dot art, little dot art things.
Oh, what's that called again? Pointillism.
Pointillism, yeah, like your Renoir.
Oh,
and your Sarot.
Renoir, yeah.
Your Monet.
Monet. Nice little bit of Monet.
Yeah, I did my art history.
Renoir.
Renoir. But obviously, your little, the dot art, with the start with the little circles and things. The kids can do that. It's easy with the pens. Do all of that.
And you don't mind, do you, at this price? You don't mind sharing these with the kids?
Oh, seriously, for that price. But with this stuff, so what I've done is I've picked out colours that kind of reflect what I've got going on here. So I'm gonna, let's start with this orange, and I'm going to go with picking out some shapes maybe that are in here, and I'm gonna just go with some movement and pick out some shapes like this.
Can I just say whilst watching you,
and
I think this is the first time I've seen these actually used on cardstock.
Really? Yeah, and you know what?
We normally tend to kind of show them on glass and...
Well, if you think of mixed media, there's things that you would layer. Because these are acrylic, they'll dry and they will be water resistant, Ben.
Yeah.
Right? So that means that if you paint over them, and they're opaque, so you won't see the colour underneath. They will trump whatever colours underneath them. By the way, if you haven't used them for a while, definitely shake them up. Give them a good shake. It up, baby, now. And then you're going to get them flowing again. So that's one pink there. I'm going to try this other pink and see how bright this one is.
Do you pump these initially when you first get them out as
well? Yes, so you get them going by just doing that. That's the pink. I want that one there. So this one is more of a fluorescent bright pink. I could have kept them in this set, but I haven't, because like I say, at that price, I would imagine you guys would probably go for the full set.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I'm hoping this might have been used a lot. I'm thinking, who's the pink person? Would that be Debbie Robinson?
I think Robinson, yeah, Fisher.
And Fisher likes a bit of pink as well, doesn't she?
Definitely Fisher. Yeah, blame those two.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Actually, sorry, I'm just stood here watching you. Do you want to have a go with some of mine?
Ben. Hang
Sorry.
on, I think I've got it going. I think it might just need a little bit more encouragement.
Yeah.
If it does, just hold it down a little bit. Oh, there's a little bit of fibre on this nib as well, which just pull that off. Cheers, Ben.
There you go. Oh, hang on.
But that is a great bright pink, that one. Oh, Ben, I think I've got it. I think I'm good. After all, I just wanted a bit of drama. Bit of drama. Drama queen. Yeah, like you say, just wanted to get him a bit working. Look at that, Ben. Yeah, it was a face I wanted really more than anything. Great, isn't it? Oh, bless them. You need to lie down, pet, now, don't you?
I do. It's more,
Ben needs a cup of tea.
More work than I've done all year there.
Cup of tea and a biscuit for Ben.
Yeah. You don't need this now, no? Oh.
I would hate to say no after all that, though. Let me see. Let me try it.
Oh, you're good, aren't you?
Yeah, good. That's quite good. Yeah, that's quite cool, isn't it? It's nice pink, isn't it?
I'll take my acrylic paint markers elsewhere then. I know when I'm not wanted.
Oh, Ben.
No. The two of us need to look no more. This is incredible.
Oh, bin. Actually, we said bin, didn't he?
Oh, bin.
Bin.
Oh, bin. The two of us need to look no more.
I just found what I was looking for, Ben.
You did find what you were looking for.
Ben, sorry, Ben.
Bean. Right.
Ah, so here's the other thing. You can make some areas thicker than others, right? Because we're going to get in here and do some bits with the art liners as well.
Okay. Will
So have a little play with them.
Will acrylic pens take to acetate? Asked Suzanne Dawn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, acrylic pens will take to just about everything. Glass, acetate, ceramic.
Wood.
Yeah, they'll go on canvas, on shoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, loads of stuff. You know, if you want to like a canvas bag for the summer and stuff, if you want to get yourself a little bit like, you know, like a denim rucksack and things like that. Really cool.
I love the shoe idea as well. Maybe you've got like a sort of an older pair of shoes you want to sort of spruce up a bit.
The old like tennisy shoe type things. Yeah.
Like sneakers, you might want to spruce up.
Yeah.
Can you use these on metal?
Yes. Yeah. They're really. It's the fun things to do, and especially if you like mixed media. There's lots of things online to show you what you can do with you know, with I would say have a look and see just like acrylic markers and have a bit of research and stuff like that, because you don't see people doing a lot with them, you know, on you know, in general crafting terms and card making and things. But when you look at things like this, you can do. I think that's looking really. I'm happy with that. I'll play with that. And this is something that you can do yourself without the need of even a stamp or, and it's you know, it's peaceful. It's in the moment, and exactly as our lovely producer said, it's mindful. Yes. You're taking your time. There's no rules. There's no right. There's no wrong. It's your piece of art. And wherever you want to put these lines is the right place for them to be.
Yeah.
And wherever you think there's a pattern that you want to accentuate, and that's the pattern. Now we could bring some little bits out in here. I like that. I love this.
Is anyone else seeing a lady's face there with like the hair coming down? The test. What's it called? The Rorschach test, where you have to look at something and then, depending on what you see, tells you about your character. All right, well, that's enough of that then.
That's me off.
I can see a lady's face with like some curly hair coming down. Look. She's got a bit of a funny face. I'm coming up. Can I just show? Can you see?
Go on, Ben.
So look, she's got quite a big nose. There's her nose, her eye, and then she's got her hair coming down there. Can you see it? And there's her mouth there. Anyone else see it? Can you not really see that? No?
Yeah!
Yeah, there's nose, eye, mouth.
Okay. Yeah.
So why I bother?
She's not having a good day though, is she, Ben?
She isn't, no. Anyone else see a woman's face? Please back me up in the comments.
Have you? Can you see it, Nicola? Nicola can see it, Ben.
Oh, God, good. But only because I sort of pointed it out. You couldn't see it initially. Okay. Can I type in Rorschach test, see woman's face? What does that mean? Let's have a look.
What does it mean?
You are a weirdo, it says here.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Yeah. Seek help immediately.
Rorschach test. I'm actually Googling it. Yeah. Woman's. But I suppose it depends what you're looking at, though, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah. All right. I think we need a little bit of pattern, but not too much. I don't want to be too. A darker colour in here, possibly. Maybe we'll put that purple in there. Yeah. Do you think, Nicola? Do you concur, Nicola? Okay, Nicola. We're going to go a little bit more. We're doing that. Yeah, there. Right there.
Yes.
Okay. Have I just gone over? I've actually accentuated your face, Ben.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. You are.
Subconsciously, have I actually seen the face?
You can see it. You're pretending you don't see it.
I actually haven't, but oh no! I'm going to be haunted by this face, aren't I, for the rest of the day? I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll see this face. It'll be like.
Melody D can see it. Dawn LaValle can see it. Apparently, thank you, team. Jerry Miller can see it.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah. You've given her a big chin now as well.
So in the middle of the night, I'll sit up in bed and go, I can see it!
Yeah. Lois can see it. She's got like she's got a big chin sticking out now, a bit like Brucey.
No.
Got a Brucey chin.
Isn't that, I think that's very pretty, you know.
Really
I really
pretty.
like that. And you can do that. And we could stop there if we want, but shall we take it further?
Well, producer Nicola has given you the big yes, so let's go. We will have to go for a break soon. So what do you reckon, another 5 minutes? What do you want to do, Sheena? They're giving you the option
I'm fine. What I was going to do was going to use a bit of outliner with that as well. Have we got anything else we can use? I think the outliner would just add a little bit of more drama to it, but yeah, break then.
Okay, we are going to go for a break and then we will return with more. Hideko just says, thank you, I have these pens and they are amazing. And Sherry Miller says, Oregon hides hidden planted rocks and it makes me smile to find them. Nothing better, is there, when you're out on a walk and you find one, pick it up, read the little positive sentiment, positive affirmation, and then what you're supposed to do apparently is then take it with you and place it somewhere else, move it along and share the positivity. Good morning, Kim Fisher from Wiki Watchy in Florida, and good morning and good afternoon to everybody who's watching. Thank you so much. It is, of course, the wrap-up day for our Colour Me Happy 4th anniversary. So if there's something that you love, something that you want to grab, make sure you do it today because it's your last chance, and also last chance to get your hands on your free gift as well when you spend a tenner. Let's take a break though. We will come back with more. Anything else you want to see, make sure you ask. We may as well make use of Sheena. You know, anything, technique, idea, demo, let us know. And of course, the more you interact, the more chance we've got of seeing Willow later on. That's the deal. That's the deal. Let's find out more though in the meantime, whilst you're checking out your baskets, about the Barnsley bombshell.
Day to day looks like, on a normal day when I'm working from home, get up, breakfast, quick phone call with my daughter, and then I'm up in the craft room and I spend all my time in the craft room. If it's spending a day with the grandkids, that's it. That's my best part of the day, just spending time with family and those gorgeous little grandkids of mine. The best part of the day when I'm at work is when I go on air, because I absolutely love it. Both. I prefer a shower in the morning. I feel fresher. I feel that I can tackle my day. However, depending on how that day's been, I also would have a double shower, so I'd have one in the morning and one at night too. Absolutely, 100% coffee. Will always be coffee. And flavoured coffee is my favourite at the moment. Dare I say, it's a full English breakfast. Works, the beans, the tomatoes, the bacon, the sausage, and everything else that goes with a traditional English breakfast. Craft along. Every day of the week. I absolutely love going through the stages from the start of a project to the end of a project. So craft along is definitely my favourite choice. I can't leave without my lipstick. It's a given thing. I once didn't have a lipstick on me and Leanne helped me out that day. Kick off the shoes, sit down for a couple of minutes, just gather my thoughts and grab my tea.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat. Then have another look at the sheets again, making sure the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that the area's nice and tidy. Myself the next day, or whoever's in, jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack, and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As soon as we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get the butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our that we're just going live, butterflies kick in. In about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone, and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Don't we laugh? Don't we laugh? Sorry, I wiped something off here and I nearly knocked my tablet off the top. Oh, don't we laugh. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you, everybody who's now saying that they can see the lady's face in the picture, which is good. It's just good. It shows that I'm not as crazy as I thought I was. And hello to Pat, who says, hello, Ben, Sheena, and everyone from New Jersey. Hey, Pat. Now, we are going to carry on with Sheena's creation. The thing that she's going to be using next is the art liners. The art liners I don't have for you here in the studio, however, they are available for you on the website. That 3 for 2 section, 3 for 2, is there, 10.39, 14.39. So what you might want to do, because I know, in the next hour, we are going to be looking at, are we doing your thing, Nicola, with the blending solution? We are. It's on the list. So blending solution is also on the 3 for 2, so you might want to pop that in with some art liners as well. But they are 3 for 2 only for the rest of the day today up until midnight wherever you are, and then that will end as we end the Colour Me Happy Anniversary special. So pick up the deals. Also, don't forget, £10, $10 Thursday today. I think it's the first time we've done it on a Thursday. Why? I don't know. Is anyone else all over the place this week? Because we had Cartlet on a Wednesday, Sheena on a Thursday, £10 Tuesday on a Thursday. I mean, what on earth? If I don't turn up for work tomorrow, it's not my fault. It's just because I'm too confused with the days. But check all of that out on the web and the stamp sale that we've got for you as well. But let's get back over to Sheena. So are you going to use the art liners next on this project, Sheena?
I am, Ben. And what I've done is just in the meantime, I had a thought, again, like you do. Yeah. I thought, right, we've got the white one, of course.
You've added some little sparkles to her hair.
Yeah, have I? Is
Yes.
she still there? I wish I can see her. Like I say, I'd probably wake up in the middle of the night and go, I can see it! And the whole campsite will be go, what?
Right.
So what I've done is I've used this, I've dotted some little details. Again, I don't want to overdo it. I just want to keep it just random and just a few here and there so it doesn't become too contrived, too predictable. And just featuring some little white highlights because you've got this great white, and again, because it's acrylic, it's sitting on top of the colour that's there. So even with that intense background colour, the acrylic will sit on top of that massively bright colour background, and even the white will sit on top of that again, so it's all cool. And now we're going to use the art liners to give it even more. And what's going to make this interesting is the different widths of line I'm going to achieve here from the brush to the 0.8. The very finest is the 0.05. Let me show you what we're going to look at here. I'll probably not vary it too much. Let me just show you from the very finest line, like that. That's the line there, the very finest, right? To maybe in between one, I'll maybe use the next one would be maybe the 0.3. Can you see it looks darker?
Yeah.
Even though you may not look thicker, it's going to look darker. And then we maybe go to an 8, 0.8 again. Now, these very, very fine ones may not feature because it's with that colour, it's just too intense. You probably not even see it, okay? So we'll probably, the thinnest will be 0.3 if we even use it. It might even start at 0.8. And then we're definitely going to feature the brush.
Okay.
Okay? But let's start with the finest one I think I might want to use, which will be probably the 0.3. And I think I'll start going along this one here. And I'm just taking my time and I'm just going around and just following the shape. And it doesn't matter if I come away from that shape a little bit.
Yeah. Margaret's now seen her. She says, I see her. She has Mick Jagger lips. She certainly does. She certainly does.
What? Well, I can't get any satisfaction on seeing that.
I love the fact that you're now painting it black.
Ah, what?
Sort of, in a way.
I bet it's called Ruby Tuesday. So can you see how I've edged that now? But what you can do is if I think I want a bit more drama at the bottom of that one, let's use the brush and I can go, all right, let's do that and let's make that a bit thicker there. And then we'll make this really thick in there. Press down. Okay, and then really make that bit thicker.
Beautiful.
See how we're really creating a piece of art.
Yeah.
But it's not something that isn't accessible to you. You can do this.
Well, like you say, I mean, this is your take on your creation, but this is achievable for everybody. It's not like you must do it like Sheena is doing it right now.
No.
You do you, isn't it? Well, that's it, yeah. I mean, you could do this again in the next hour and it would be totally and utterly different, wouldn't it?
And I would want it to be, exactly. So don't judge it by if you start sharing this and doing it and having the squiggly technique, like when you did draw the line and you didn't, you know, everyone's different. Everyone you do is different. Yeah. So someone else does is going to be different to yours.
Yeah, so you can't really compare and contrast, can you? You can't say, oh, well, this is the way to do it or that's the way to do it, you know.
And that's a good thing because you don't want to compare and that makes it more fun. So what I'll do with this as well is let's make this bit darker under here because we can make this one look like it's kind of coming behind that one there. Because you see the way it comes behind this one, we'll make that a bit thicker. But that's about as much kind of like thinking as I want to give this here, just because one overlapped the other. So let's make that look like it is coming behind there a little bit. And then you've got two really cool ribbons coming over there. Well, you see the way the brush one really does emphasize the shape more. And I think because that's dark on dark there, we can go darker with this one like that. And then just keep playing. You can do little dots, you can do multi-lines. We'll do a few multi-lines as well. So scribbly lines, that's good.
It's almost knowing when to stop, isn't it?
Oh yeah, exactly. And you know what, again, that's your call. More is more sometimes, less is more sometimes. It's up to you. Let's do a few multi-lines. Let's go scribbly lines with some of it and do a few even quicker. Let's do that a little bit more random. So let's, whoa, look at us, we don't care. It's like a roller coaster.
That's it, whee! We've certainly got everyone's creative juices flowing. Loads of comments of people who are going to try this out for themselves.
Oh, brilliant. That's
and just do it with no fear, like you said. Don't kind of go in with any expectation. Don't go in with any worry about it. Just, like you said, just have fun with it. Disengage brain.
Disengage your, oh, I'm great at that. You see, look, that walked in the studio, was like, yep, that's that done.
Yes.
Yeah, sorted. Right, now, moving on.
It's just so fun. I'm very, like you said earlier on, very mindful, very relaxing. It's certainly very relaxing to watch you do it, Sheena, anyway.
Good. I'm hoping that, you know, that's the idea. And then you can just continue. You know, when people say there's tangling and things like that, doodling's been around forever. You know, we've doodled forever, haven't you?
Yeah.
And this is a form of doodling, but with colour. Starting off with abstract colour shapes.
Yeah.
And then just continuing.
Melody D asks, could you do this onto canvas?
Yes, you could. With the pens, you would probably not want to put that on a wall. This is more for a card or in your book. You know, if you've got the sketch pack, yeah?
Yeah.
And you want to know how to fill your book or you want some ideas, what you would do is I would then maybe change, if you want to put it on a wall, the acrylic pens, perfect for canvas and on a wall, I would just change out the, instead of the sparkle pens, maybe use a watercolors, like a pigment, because acrylic, the sparkle pens are dye-based, and dye-based products will fade on a wall because they're not light-fast. They're for crafting, they're not for wall art, okay? They're great for cards and for, you know, for scrapbooking. Well, not even, they're not archival. They don't last in light.
No.
Okay? But it's horses for courses. You get the vivid, bright colours is what you get, but you don't get that light, fast quality. Okay?
Sherry Miller says this is turning out beautiful. Cindy says this would be so beautiful in blues and greens for an underwater background.
Absolutely. Could be
Carol
seaweed.
Says, besides seeing the face, it brings ideas of science fiction or space, I don't know that word, space geodes. Geodes.
Geodes, yeah.
Geodes.
So you could leave it at that, or you could put some things in these spaces here. You could use a circle stencil, you could draw around things, and you could fill some of these gaps in like that. You could just keep going, but your call, but that gives you a really good foundation. And then you could just we'll mat it on a piece of black card. You don't want much on there. And then what we can do is, that's not the piece of black card I've cut to size. We'll stick that on there, and then we'll decide if you want a portrait, landscape, or which way around you think it suits, and then we'll put some wording on it later, and then you've created your own little bit of artwork with it.
Incredible. Anne says, and Anne, you've just read, sort of read my mind and what I've been hearing in my ear. Says, those dots, it reminds me of jellyfish tentacles. That's what Nicola and Jamie were just saying in the gallery, saying that, you know, you could use like a background with, like that with the Enchanted Oceans collection. But it's fantastic, isn't it? I do this a lot with pens, says Jane, whilst I'm sat in the hospital waiting for my partner, just like now. It's such a fun thing to do, and hopefully, again, one of those things which is super duper achievable for everybody. If you want to be able to recreate what Sheena's been doing, obviously we'll need the art liner set, so details there on your screen. That's on the 3 for 2. So you might, it was 3 for 2. So you might want to get a couple of the art line sets and then add in one of the blending solutions on your 3 for 2. You could do that. We're going to look at that later on in the next hour. You could also, if you want to do this, jump in, grab the sparkle pens, and you'll also need those acrylic paint markers as well. They're all on fantastic deals, so why would you not do that? But remember, those deals will end at midnight tonight wherever you are, so you need to be shopping to get all those deals, and also to ensure that when you spend 10 you get your free gift as well. Welcome, if you have just joined us, to the second hour of our first wrap-up on the Colour Me Happy extravaganza. It's all about the end of the week, really, isn't it? I mean, it's not the end of the week. It's the end of the 4 days of the 4th anniversary of Colour Me Happy. I will definitely come in tomorrow, guys. Do not worry about it. I'm coming into work. Why is Ben not in? Oh, I thought it was Saturday. No, it's definitely Thursday, but a few things which might have thrown you. Sheena's in, which we're delighted about, of course. Stopped off on her world tour of the Northeast to be here with us. So Sheena Wednesday, no, Thursday. And also, the other thing which is confusing me slightly is it's £10 Thursday today as well, or $10 Thursday. So do check the website for all of those deals. Lots of great deals to be had alongside the 3 for 2 on Spectrum Noir goodies, selected goodies, and of course the last day on that stamp sale as well. Last day also to get yourself that free gift, which Vernon is keeping a close eye on. All right, Vernon, all right, mate, no one's going to take that. No one's going to take that. Just face the camera, it's showbiz. There you go. So you get that when you spend 10. It's the Spectrum Noir sampler pack, 1 aqua marker in aquamarine, 1 illustrator in the true black, and 1 classique in the fuchsia. But he's here as well, by the way, because he just wants to remind you that his cousins are back in stock. The desk vacuums are back in stock. We're going to carry on into the second hour. I know we've got things that you guys want to see, so we will tackle those over the course of this hour, and if we don't, we've obviously got the 2 hours later on live at 5 as well. Thank you for all the comments coming through. Just having a look at the comments from the last hour. Mary Beth Dawes saying that was stunning. I could watch Sheena all day, says Charlene Matthews. It's magical. And Evelyn Kiefer says, good morning from rainy Colorado, everyone. Stacey Brown says, that is so cool. I cannot wait to go back and see how you made it. Yes, if you missed any of the show or the hour earlier, of course, you can go back and watch at your leisure. Spring Fairy. Now, let's have a look at this. If you're a big fan of these trends collections, by the way, tomorrow. Collection is launching tomorrow. We've got 2 launch days for you, and it's the next in the collection, if you like. Was this the first or the second? Spring Fairy was the second, thank you, Leblanc. Followed on from the Mermaids, didn't it? The Mermaid collection. Tomorrow, it's the... So make sure you join us for that. But what you're going to get in this collection is all of these goodies, right? First of all, I haven't got the physical samples, but I think it's almost better to see it on the board. What you're going to get is, first of all, your tricolour aqua pen. This is called the Fairy Blooms. So 1 pen, 3 colours that you're going to do all of your watercolour techniques with. Soft Sun, Warm Blush, and then Magical Green. Then you're going to get one of our beautiful metallic paint markers, Rose Gold. You're also going to get a tricolour brush pen, alcohol markers in Sunglow, Soft Orange, and then also your Floral Radiance. So again, 1 pen, 3 blends. Then we come down here, loads of glitters you're going to be getting. So you've got your beautiful fairy dress glitter paste. Alongside that, and working in beautifully, is that chunky glitter paste in the Wildflowers. And that's why these kits are so good again, because all the colours have been thought about. Everything's going to work nicely together. You'll see that your dancing green shimmer spray that you're getting here is going to work really nicely with this, and this, and this. Here you're getting another shimmer spray, which is the Rosebud. Really work nicely with your sequins. Work nicely with some of the colours from your aqua pen, work nicely with the glitters that we've got over here. Everything's been done for you. In the centre, these are all of your kind of consumables, embellishments, gems, because that's your flower kisses, these sort of faceted purple and green gems. You've then also got pearls in here, there's sunshine drops. Lovely big pot of sequins you're going to get, the soft petals, I should say. And then you've also got a glitter glue, which is the beautiful fairy wings with that sort of iridescent glitter to it. Then you're going to get 2 ink pads. So you've got a champagne here, shimmer ink pad in the Sunbeam, a duet ink pad in the Sweet Pea. I really love that colour. And then these 2 final items here. The luxury gilding flakes in the soft rose, I think that's the only thing which you might have been able to get previous to this. Everything else was new, but as Nicholas was saying in my ear, yes, but it is a consumable Moseby, so yes, it is nice to get more. And then of course you're going to get your glitter in there as well, which is a sun-kissed blossom. So those are all of the consumable elements, but that's not all you're going to get in the set, because you're also going to get stencils. So there are 3 different stencils that you're going to get within this collection. This is the first sort of toadstooly, isn't it, if you like? Is that toadstooly? Yeah, totally. You're then going to get this one, which is beautiful, sort of foliage, if you like, vines almost. Reminds me a little bit of Jack and the Beanstalk, that one. That one we've used the chunky glitter paste on, and this one here just using a combination of the 2 glitter pastes that you're getting within the set, the beautiful florals there, where we've used the fairy dress and then the sun-kissed blossom. But that's not all, because we're then also going to give you a beautiful embossing folder. This embossing folder called Floral Meadow. I think, again, if you want to kind of get individual bits and pieces from this collection, if you look on the shop, the show shop the day, you'll be able to do that. Then you're going to get a set of beautiful stamps. This is the Fairy of the Meadow, where you've got a selection of kind of background stamps, if you like. So you've got script there, build up your scenes with these sort of silhouettes of the foliage and the grasses, and then you've got some beautiful flowers, and of course the spring fairy herself. And last but by no means least is the Dreamy Sentiments, where you get 3 lovely sentiments which we've said are the new Live, Love, Laugh, Believe, Love, Dream. All of that is included in the bundle. If you haven't yet got it, I'm sure you'll be snapping it up. If you have got it and you need to kind of top up on the consumable elements, check the web for all of the details. £76, £105.60. You'll get your free gift, of course, too. And we're going to delve and dive into that with Sheena in just a mo. Actually, no, we'll do it now. I was just thinking we had... No, I was just going to say a few more hellos. Don't laugh. No need to laugh. There's no need for laughter. They're like that in my ear. Like, we're all up to date. Oh no, they're still laughing now. They're going. We are all up to date with the hellos, so I will pass you back over very #professionally to the wonderful Sheena. They're laughing at me, Sheena.
You are sorry?
They're laughing at me.
Oh, bless. Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Anyway.
Never mind.
Right.
Well, if they're laughing at you, they're leaving somebody else alone, aren't they? We managed to say that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
If they're laughing at you, they're leaving someone else alone.
Absolutely. You know what? Right.
Spring Fairy.
I thought we'd make this card with that set.
What?
That one. That very one.
Ooh.
Bonnie, innit? I have to say, I've got to thank the lovely Deborah Durant.
Deborah Durant.
Deborah Durant, yeah, me being in a field. And yeah, she's helped me with prep some gorgeous cards for you. Isn't that lovely? And you know what? It's not just about the card, it's about the technique. Is what it is, what's about, you know? So, and I thought, but these words are also from that set, and they're lovely. You know when I said about the words on that other card that we just created?
Yeah.
So I thought we'd cut some of them out as well.
Nice.
Why not? Because we can, can't we?
Let's do it.
Yeah, why not? So I'm going to pop them there on just black card and see how those look, because you need big, bold, just words like that. Sometimes, you know, just the one word on a card, or even a few of those words on a card, don't you? I'm going to put them through, see what that looks like, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to create that very card there.
That looks complicated.
It does look complicated, and it's not.
Good.
I did have to do a bit of a Hetty Wainthropp,
Oh yes.
you know, or a DCI Vera Standard Pet being up here.
Why
Why? And yeah, to determine how that was achieved, because sometimes there's more than one way to get to that similar result, is there not? And you think, and you do get there, but you've gone the long way round, you know, right round the houses.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, I could have done it in like 2 steps.
Rather than 3 hours.
Had I known. Yeah. So sometimes it's just best to ask, is it not? Oh, where's, right. Here we go. There it is.
Oh, she's making a mess. She's lost her stuff. Oh, no, you're good.
Man, it was going so well. Picked it up. And I did a bit of a cocktail thing then, you know, juggling with all the crafting tools.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got the very fine. You see, I like that, where you've got a really nice fine one.
Love.
You've got a more bold, dramatic one, and then you've got in-between one there. So if you want to put them all on together, you can. You can mix them up. Let me bring this one through, which is not in that set. Obviously, we've just created that. But you can literally put them all on there, and I think it would work.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know, so you've got the bold, you've got the, you know, you've got, in fact, I think I would put the Believe down there because it's a lighter area.
Yeah.
You could put your Dream where it's maybe a more, you know, bold area. And I think you could, you know, I think that would work on that background, don't you think? Or something, or even you could just block them, you know, all together on one side or to the side. And I think that, again, is all you need for that kind of card. I just wanted to say, or just the one.
Yeah.
You know, one on the bottom, to me, I think is a bit dreamy and a bit like, I think that would, I like that on that card.
Yeah, I do.
Don't know what you think, but I
That's
think
the
that
one.
works
Yeah,
there.
dream.
Just dream. And that is probably what will happen. Like I say, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and go, the face. Can't get out my head.
No, well, she's lying down now.
Oh, she's lying down. Is it that way?
Yes. Now you can see her.
The face.
Yeah, the face. The face.
It's
No,
haunting
Sheena
my
can't see it. She's
dreams.
pretending that she can, Jamie, but she can't.
Is that her nose?
No. Oh, no. There, that's her nose there. There's her eye, her nose, and there's her lips. And these are like her strands of hair coming down, that's sort of covering her face. So her other eye would be there, but it's covered by her hair, just coming down here. There's her lips, nose, at the bottom of her nose, and then that's her eye. And that would be her eyebrow. But you can't see her other eye because it's over there. No?
No. I'm going to take that back. Do you know that my day is going to be ruined? My evening is going to be spent looking at this all night.
But
I'm going to, you know those pictures, you've got to half close your eyes and do that?
Yeah, you do it that way though.
Thanks, because that'll free up the rest of my holiday, won't it?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be stuck in a field. Stuck in a field like that. Yeah. 10 days later, Sheena's still sat there in a field. Anyway, yeah, I think that works. Because these are great. It just shows the great... You see, I like a set that you've got things in that you can take out of that collection and you can use them. That was the point I was making. So that was that. But let's get back to this set here. So, you know what? I want to use those sparkles again, Nicola. Can I? Am I allowed? Nicola. Thank you.
You've been given the green light.
Correct response. Thank you. So I'm going to pop them over there, those dies, come back to them, tidy them up later. And what we're going to do is we're going to get Brian. Brian had to come on holiday. Can you imagine if I'd left home without Brian?
I know.
What?
I know.
Oh, man, it would be like, it would be no good, would it? So I'm going to pick out bright colours. We're going to bring out this pink again. This pink has to feature. I'm going to use the blue. And I could actually just use that one set, that yellow. And I think that's what actually Debbie's used. Can you see? The pink, the blue, the yellow.
Yeah.
Boom. If you just want to use that set, that's great. If you wanted to use a more an orangey colour and have it more vibrant, you see the way this one here, this one, you see the way that's like a stronger yellowy colour when it's diluted?
Yeah.
You could use that one, that Harvest Moon from the, which set is that one?
Earthy Natural.
Thank you, Earthy Naturals. So we can leave it out as an option because, again, I strongly suspect if you're going to go for these, you're likely to be going for the full lot at that price on that special.
Oh, yeah.
So this is why I said sometimes they end up a little bit splodgy. If you're like me and you squeeze the stuff out like I'm doing now, just be aware that next time, if you don't wait until all the overflow has finished doing its thing, when you put the lid on and you come to use them next time, if there's ink around them, well, it's because that's what you did.
If you're doing a background with these, is the best thing to lay it down and then pop it on with a brush so that you get more out of it, or?
It depends what background you want to achieve, Ben. This one I'm going to apply with the help of Brian.
Okay.
So that's why I'm putting it on like this.
Brian.
I'm going to, Brian.
Oh, Brian.
Is because it's going to be easier to pick him up like that.
Yeah.
The other background like that, when I used the brush to blend the colours, that was the easiest way to apply it for that. So just that's why they're great as well, because they're so versatile. You know, you've got all those different ways to apply them. It just means, you know, you might get a bit of ink on your hands, but there's worse things can happen, is there not?
Yeah.
So we'll see how much coverage we're going to get with that lot there. And I think it's going to be quite a bit. So as always, I'm going to wet Brian here. He's having a bit of a bath. Let me bring that in, show you. There you go. And I'm going to squeeze most of the colour out, water out of that, because I don't want to dilute the colour too much. And always start with a lighter colour and just splodge some colour down like this. So splodge the lightest colour and then go to the next lightest colour. But we want it broken up. We don't want the orange or the yellow all over. We want it in blocks of colour. Yeah. That's probably enough there. And then I'm going to clean a little bit of that out, and I'm going to pick up some of the pink and pop some of that like this in here.
That's what I love about all your techniques. They're all very easy to follow, and there's no kind of science behind them. There's no like measuring or anything like that, is there?
No.
You know,
you see, that's nice not fun to me.
No,
they're like measuring. Oh,
no.
Yeah, anyway, apart from the fact I can't do it.
Oh.
Yeah, measuring and stuff. When it comes to numbers, it goes wrong.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Don't work.
Just whilst we're watching you, on the last project that you did, Evelyn was just asking, did you use watercolour paper?
Yes. Oh, I should mention that. Sorry. It's if I'd forget to mention, just take it that it's watercolour paper. Yeah. Watercolour paper. Yeah, it's my go-to.
Yeah.
Most of the time I'm using water-based products, colouring product, so that would be my chosen,
Medium.
Medium. Yeah, that would be the one. So I'm wiping that up, but you see how little I used of that ink in the pen, hardly any. That tiny little bit out of the pen. But look at that, that's a cool background just there. That looks really
It looks like
funky.
a close-up of like a bunch of flowers, like a floral
Yeah,
bouquet.
it does look like a field of like confetti,
Yeah.
doesn't it? It's really pretty. Like that would be a lovely combination for a background. I would buy that paper.
Yeah. I can see a lady's face in there as well.
Oh, Ron, no! Somebody help me!
No, I can't this time. That one's a lie. Oh, dear.
But what you're going to get is different. Depends on how wet your sponge is. What I would say is try not to over wet the sponge. If you do have the sponge too wet, then you'll dilute that colour.
Yeah.
You just want it wet enough just to get that, it'll move the ink a little bit. You see the way you get this little like fossily kind of little fragmented little, looks like kind of furry little bits happening.
Yeah.
It looks like coral, doesn't it?
I was just
kind of
about to say, this could work with that enchanted ocean collection,
Yes,
couldn't it? 'Cause
exactly.
It does look a little bit corally.
Exactly. And again, you know, if you wanted to go around there with the pen, you could draw around these and make it look like this here looks like a reef, this blue stuff here. You could draw around that and make this like a piece of coral at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
Easily. Oh, you see, I so want to do that. I so want to go on a tangent now and draw an underwater little thing there.
You do you, go on. Producer Nicholas is saying, just do it.
You know, it's terrible. Normally, producers and directors are saying, no, stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan.
No, stick to the plan. Stick to the path,
2 minutes
lads.
left. 2 minutes left.
Stick to the path, lads. Stick
Yeah.
to the path.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nicholas goes, just do it. Just do it.
Do what you want.
Yeah.
I think anyone who's watching now will be happy to kind of follow you wherever you go.
Go with the flow.
Got the Pied
We
Piper
could do
of craft.
another one with that, couldn't we? All it is another piece of card with
Yeah.
that sponge on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shall we just have a play?
Well, you asked the question, but we know you're going to do it anyway, so...
I know, I want to do it.
You know. Yeah.
I so want to do it. Let's do it.
Alex says she sees the face in that last project, thank you. And Cindy says, regular cheap kitchen scrubby sponge. What did you just call Brian? Did you hear
Oh,
that? A regular
Brian.
cheap kitchen
Oh.
scrubby sponge.
Oh, he's offended.
Offended.
Oh, darling, how dare they?
There's nothing regular about Brian.
Oh, Brian. He's a thespian now.
Yes. Darling.
Darling.
Yes.
Oh,
He suffers for his art, literally.
he's off back to the Winnebago now.
Yeah, yes. He's storming off.
Yes. Oh, the drama.
Darling. It reminds me of the Say It With Flowers collection, this, says Suzanne Dawn. Yes, this would sit very happily with that collection.
Yeah,
It
they
looks-
would be great background for
Yeah.
that. You could stamp those over,
Yeah.
colour the background black, and you've got all those flowers gorgeous on there as well. So much. You see what I mean about like, oh, don't, you know, they'll think twice about doing another colour show. Oh, like you need a hook and get me out and put the lights out. Budgie, you know when you got a budgie, have you ever had a budgie?
Yeah.
You know, to stop them talking,
Yeah.
you put a blanket over the cage, don't you?
Yeah, that would be...
That'd be mating it, yeah.
Throw the
Gotta
blanket.
go home now.
Turn the lights off.
Back in the van, Sheena.
Yeah. Go on, off you go. Back on
in
your
the
little
van.
travels.
Yeah. Right, where's my art liners then? Where'd I put them? There, they're right in front of me. So what I'm thinking is,
Are you doing the thing that you wanted to do, which you thought you couldn't do, but then you asked if you could do, and
Nicola
so
said
you
I
said
could.
just do it, and
Nicola
now you're
was
going to do it.
actively encouraging me.
Right.
Nicola's fault, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me start with the 0.5. So this, I'm thinking, could look like coral, couldn't it?
Yeah.
And coral's like really jagged and like...
Coral or coral?
Coral. So I'm thinking if you follow the lines on it.
Mm. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Like this.
Yeah.
And then just... And then you can do some different little, and look at that bit there. This is fabulous, this bit. Yeah. And I'm trying to just follow the pattern of what the paint has already done.
The bottom blue does look like coral. Carl or Carol?
Coral. This would be perfect, wouldn't it, for Craig?
It would.
Coral.
He's making a cuddle card for Carol.
Carol.
Cuddle or cuddle. Pauline Straker says, beautiful colours, Sheena. It was a beautiful choice of colours, actually. And it's turned out marvellously. Did you say you're going to do another one after this, you?
Yeah, we'll do the one that was going to be on Plan A. We maybe by like tonight on the second show, at the end of the second show.
Can I just say as well, we've got the details up for the Spring Fairy collection, but we've not used it, have we? Sheena's gone off on a massive tangent, and we're back to doing with the sparkle pens again. No, I was distracted by the tangent. We've all been distracted by the tangent, but it was a good tangent to go on Sheena's magical mystery tour.
Yeah,
it's
roll
coming
up, roll up, step
away.
right this way. I just think it's interesting, though, don't you? Just you see, but this is what you can do. Follow the patterns that you've got. And then you're just going to like draw around them. And if you use a darker pen in the foreground, right, and then lighter ones, and then this could be a bit coming in from the side. And then we'll do some seaweed, shall we?
Is this the finest of the art liners that you're using?
This is actually not the finest, because what we want is, if you want something to look in the foreground, use a thicker one, yeah?
Yeah.
And if you want something that looks like it's in further back, you use a thinner one. So what we can actually also do is make something look like it's further we'll bring some of these, making them thicker in a minute, but if you start off with a thinner one, you can always thicken it up. But if you start off too thick, you can't make a thinner pen, yeah?
Yeah.
So now we've got something that looks like it's got some distance going on back there, yeah? And then we can go a bit thicker with a 0.8 with this guy here, and you can go over and make this a bit thicker. But I know it looks like, oh, she's just drawing and she's playing and she's enjoying herself. It's not. This, you can do this. What we did was we created together a random pattern because of what the ink had done, didn't we, with a sponge, and saw something in it. And now what we're also doing together is we're drawing around that pattern and making it something that resembles an underwater scene.
What, coral?
Coral and Carol.
Next time Craig's in, is it next week he's back? We need to get him to say, Carol and Carl go and see the coral.
Yeah.
Carl and Carol went to see the cuddle.
Bless them.
Love him.
Then what we'll do, Ben,
Yeah.
is we'll get a lighter one. Let's do a 0.3.
Yeah.
And from there, you can maybe do some little bits like this, right?
Oh.
And do some little, these bits.
Oh, that's like
Seaweed.
seaweed, like
Yeah.
kelp.
Yeah. You do those bits like that. A water kelpie. You like that? I've never seen that film.
What's that?
It's what is it? The water kelpie. The water kelpie.
What?
A water kelpie.
What is that? What?
It's yeah. Nicola's seen it, haven't you, Nicola?
A film?
Yeah, it's Loch
The
Ness,
water
isn't it? It's about
kelpies.
Nessie. Yeah, the water kelpie.
I've no idea what that is.
Oh, they're fabulous, aren't they? The kelpies, yeah,
Hang
the
on a minute.
statues.
What? I feel like I've just fallen into another dimension here. Nicola's just gone, there's also a statue in Scotland with 2 horse heads called the water kelpies.
Yeah.
How is this common knowledge?
Yeah, they're
Jamie doesn't
lovely.
know either,
The kelpies, they're lovely. You need to go up there, Ben, and have a look.
What's the name of the movie? The water kelpies.
I can't remember. What was it? Was it Loch Ness? It was Loch Ness. Oh, that'll be it. That'll be the clue. Loch Ness.
Oh, there's the horse heads.
Yeah, so, right, so what we've done is we've got a little bit here. So what else you can do with these pens is you can full bleach them, all right? So so this was all done again with intention in mind. So we'll get some water and we're gonna take some colour out of this bit here, these little bits that we've created for like the seaweed. And if you the secret to your success with any full bleaching, with any medium, is use a lot of water, but as little scrubbing as possible, because then you don't change the surface of the card. You don't ruin the surface of the card by scrubbing, but you lift the paint with the water. So people tend to think they're going to be cautious and very careful by putting just a tiny bit of water on and a lot of scrubbing and take ages to do it, and then it'll be better. And you don't actually, you end up with a surface that doesn't take the paint well. It ends up like blotting paper, and as you're trying to lift it, it's actually going back into the card instead of sitting on the surface, quickly blotting it and it lifting. See, so you see you've got all that.
This is so good. It's finally kind of like really coming to my mind now. I can see everything. If it was a face, I would have been there already, but now, I mean, this is incredible. Sheena is an incredible talent. I love watching her, says Anne. I'm grateful she shares her talent with us. And Gaz is just saying, this looks seriously so much fun to do and is very mindful. And Sherry Miller just saying, this looks like a beautiful garden bed. It does look like a beautiful garden bed. And I, for one, I'm glad that producer Nicola granted you the authority to go a little bit rogue, because this is incredible, Sheena.
Well, you know, I know you've had the colouring things on all week, and so you'll have seen some amazing things, amazing demonstrations with stamps and dyes, and so, you know, it's like, well, what can I do differently? So this is just something different for you guys, isn't it?
Ted Danson starred in the film that you guys are talking about, apparently.
Yes.
Says Geraldine.
Ted Danson of Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Cheers.
I love the theme tune.
Yeah.
I never really watched the show, but I know the theme tune.
Yeah.
Frasier was in.
Oh, I love
Frasier. That's where Frasier came from, wasn't it?
Oh, Frasier's one of my favourite all-time comedies. And you know what? I've got like Paramount Plus ready and waiting to watch Frasier, and I'm so excited to watch it. I'm scared to watch it in case I'm disappointed.
Ah, okay.
It was so good. I love
the new one, because it's got Nicholas Lyndhurst in it, hasn't it?
That's the new one, yeah.
I mean, if it's got Nicholas Lyndhurst in it as well, you'd assume it's going to be quite good.
Yes, Nicholas Lyndhurst as well. Oh.
She is incredible, Shadiah. Shadiah says, yes, she is incredible. She is the star, my Lord Ben. She is. Sheena is amazing, says Susan. This is beautiful, says Marcia. And yes, thank you, Geraldine. Says Ted Danson did start in the film Loch Ness. I'm going to have to go and look that up when I get home.
Oh, it's really, the kids will like it, Ben.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's really sweet. It's a kids' film.
Do they find Nessie?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, they find Nessie.
Oh.
I went to Loch Ness to look for Nessie, didn't find it.
No?
Yeah, rude.
Nicola went and also did not find Nessie.
I did go a long time ago to the Nessie experience, and I have to say I was a bit disappointed.
Oh.
It was a bit like if you've ever watched Father Ted and Craggy Island's fairground attraction things. Right. It was a little bit like that at the time. It was like mannequins, you know, like a shop mannequin.
Yeah, yeah.
Posed with a jumper on in a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
it was great, yeah.
What was it like? Like, yeah.
With an Aaron jumper on.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best thing, but it was yeah, it was a lovely place to be. But can you see how you can start playing with the making your little scene? Do you want a little bit more on there, or are you done with that? A break. That's lovely.
We are having a little break.
Right.
Apparently.
You know what? Should we leave that there and then we'll go back to plan?
Well,
after
I can't
the
remember
break.
what the plan was now. What was the plan?
It was going to be that. We were going to do. Look, what can you not see? It's a dead ringer. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. I see what you're doing there.
There you go, Debbie. I think I've done it justice.
Yeah, you smashed it. I mean, that is.
I think when I said when you create yours, it may be a little bit different.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. You put those two cards together. You
couldn't spot the difference.
I mean, look, you can't spot the difference at all there. I mean, which is Sheena's and which is Deborah's?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
You wouldn't know.
No. If only Sheena came up with something original, eh? We'll see if we can get her to do something a little bit, original and wow in the break. No, in all seriousness, what a great project. How amazing was that? You need the sparkle pens. You need the sparkle pens, don't you? You need those art liners on the 3 for 2. Listen, as you knew it would be, we're going off on a bit of a tangent. We're doing things slightly out of order and not quite to the plan we expected, but these are the best shows, aren't they? Everything you need, everything that Sheena is using is on the Shop the Show, Shop the Day page. All of the discounts are brilliant, but they are only, of course, up until the end of play today when the Colour Me Happy anniversary ends. So get shopping. Keep the comments coming through as well. Read more of those. Any more questions, any more requests that you want to see? If we don't get a chance to do them in this show, a funny feeling we won't, we will try and do as many requests as we can in the next show. And then if we don't, I'll just have to apologise. But you know what Sheena's like? She's always, isn't she? She's there. You're like, go there, and then she goes there, and she's there. But it's fun, isn't it? It's fun. Check out your carts, check out your baskets, and we'll come back in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
My day-to-day life is pretty busy in work. Literally, I get in the door, I check my polls, I then check what I've got to demo, I then get everything ready, and it's just busy, busy, busy from there. I have a meeting with the producer, the director, we get then sorted for the shows, talk to the presenter, and it depends what side I'm on. I mean, sometimes I'm doing the presenting side, sometimes I'm doing the demonstration side, and I love both. It's actually who I get to work with. I can't say no more than that other than anybody that works here. We are a big family. We're so super friendly. I love Ben. I love it when we work together. And I don't mean that I don't love anyone else. It's the fact that Ben is the presenter and then I'm demonstrating and we just have this great rapport. Same with Craig, same with Deb, same with the whole team. So yeah, the best part of the day is just getting to work with the best people in the industry. Oh, a night out. In the morning. Oh, none. I only drink water. Oh, well, I'm cutting out sugar, so it's got to be savoury. Masterclass. Oh, I can't leave the house without my lipstick. Oh, I love a baked potato. I relax, so I literally drive home normally and then I relax.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat, then have another look at the sheets again, make the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that the area is nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As soon as we go live, I love that within our live show, always get the butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in and within about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is The Weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
Welcome back, that was me. Just getting on, and this looks awesome, says Jonelle. Hello, I will have to watch the whole thing later. Absolutely, if you've missed any of the show, go back and watch the previous 35 minutes and the hour before, because it was incredible. Incredible. Can't wait to see what Sheena will come up with today. I love watching her. Sheena is amazing, says Suzanne Dawn. Wow, that is awesome, says Stacey Brown. And Hideko Stahl says, yes, this is incredible. Sarah says, Sheena, gorgeous project. Sherry says, it's beautiful, Sheena. Nicola's just asking Hideko if you're a new viewer. I feel like you have commented before. I feel like you have. I feel like I've read your name out before. If not, welcome. Let me know. And also, thank you to Kendall, who says you could use the mermaid or any of the ocean fish from the Enchanted Ocean on that. Absolutely, on that background, you could. We're going to just do one demo with Sheena next on the Spring Fairy collection, which we were supposed to do 35 minutes ago. Any requests that you've asked for, I think what we're going to have to do is roll those over into the next show. So what we'll do, if you've got, thank you if you have sent in a request. I know obviously we've got requests to see the pencils with the blending solution. There's other bits and pieces coming in. If you've got a request, get them in now, all right? And then we can kind of put our heads together in the break and see which ones we can do, you know, which ones are sort of most popular, because I think we're sort of getting requests for the same sort of thing. So if there's anything that you want to see, ask now, and then we can put our heads together and come up with a plan. We'll try to come up with a plan with for the later show, all right? We'll put that plan in place. Whether we stick to it or not, I mean, you know, it's anyone's guess. But yes, ask now so that we can prepare for the final show, the Colour Me Happy final wrap-up. And don't forget, if there's any of these goodies that you want, with the discounts, with the free gift, get them before midnight tonight, wherever you are, because the Colour Me Happy anniversary wraps up this evening. And one final thing to mention and remind you of course, is that we're doing £10 Thursday today. Don't ask. Don't ask. I mean, even Vernon is confused. He's like, what? £10 Thursday? Isn't it normally £10 Tuesday, Mr. Ben? It is, but never mind. £10, $10 Thursday. There's foam pads in there that you can be getting your hands on, so have a look at those. There's linen cardstock for a tenner, and this is multi-purpose card. This is, of course, £8, $8 if you're platinum, which I know most of you are. So do have a good look through. If you are shopping and you spy something which we need to know about, let us know so we can tell everybody else. All right, so the Spring Fairy collection, I will show you that again at the end of the demo, because I did show you it a little bit earlier, but you might be able to hear the sound and the buzz of a heat gun, which means that Sheena is already into doing... So hang on a minute, are we going to do what we were going to do before you went off on the tangent?
I'm resetting.
Right.
It's like that didn't even happen.
No.
But here's the thing, this is important. So when you've into that background and you've got a really pretty colourful background, you don't go on another little tangent. Yeah, you're not encouraged by a producer in your ear going, do it, do it, do it.
Do
right?
it.
And if you have got the voices in your ear saying, do it, do it, do it, probably help is the thing to see. But, so what you do need to do though, is dry your card thoroughly, okay? Because we're going to get embossing powder involved.
Right.
And if the card is slightly damp, it will find any moisture in the card and it will cling to it. And we don't want it to cling anywhere but where we tell it to cling, all right? So I'm drying this best I can right now, and I'm hoping it's enough. If it's not, we'll soon know. But let's hope it is.
Keep everything crossed, everybody.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Absolutely cross everything. Will it with the pure power of your mind to be so. Okay, so we'll hope that it is. But yeah, so that's really pretty. Yeah. So you know what I'm thinking here, Nicola? I'm seeing like hills and fields. Sorry?
Is that the same colours from last time?
Exactly the same colours,
Okay.
yeah. But I'm thinking if we could draw a hill.
Nah, do
Just,
No.
She's not saying do it this time.
Security!
No,
She's gonna
don't
go,
do
she's
it.
gonna go
Don't
on
do it.
tangents.
Don't do it. So we've got that there. But then you see how everyone is so different, same colours, but
Looks like
really
clouds.
pretty, isn't it? Lovely. Yeah. So we've got these stencils. Yes, you've got 3 gorgeous stencils. They're so pretty, and we're going to use this floral here. And we are going to place this.
That was very posh.
Sorry?
You sounded very posh then for a
We're
second.
going to place this
We are going to
floral,
place this here.
this rather pretty floral.
Yes.
About there. Yes, I
Okay.
think that should work rather nicely.
Yeah.
There. And what we're going to do, we're going to use embossing powder through here.
Okay.
To create a resist technique. Yeah, so we're gonna preserve the colour in the background.
Right.
And so there's 2 things you can use. The first thing is your
Yes.
translucent clear embossing powder. But before I do that, you know what?
Don't.
I need to protect
Don't.
this background.
Oh.
I need to do that, yeah.
Oh,
no,
that's
I'm
fine,
not. Don't
that's
do
fine.
it, don't do it. And you know what? Look, it's gone all dull and non-sparkly and all the dust's like, yeah. But I need to do that. And the other thing I'm going to have to do as well, because I can't stick that down with me stick away.
No.
Stick and spray,
stick and spray.
because I don't want it to stick. I need it to not stick. So I'm going to try and stick it somewhere with some low-tack tape.
Make a little hinge.
Yeah, a little hinge and bracket, because
Hinge and bracket.
couldn't help myself. And so I'm going to do that there
Yeah.
to just try and anchor it a little tad to make life easier. Because if there's any glue there, that is certainly where any embossing powder and things is going to, stick when I put it on shortly. So the first thing, I'm going to need something to transfer that to there. So I'm going to use one of these little eggy things, because that will pick up quite well. So this is the first option, is to pick up ink like this. The other option is to pick up glycerin like this, okay? And you can see how much glycerin I can transfer to my sponge
Yeah.
rather quickly. Can you see?
Yeah.
So that's the way I'm going, and hoping that that will be the quickest option, okay?
Hang on a minute. I'm losing the plot here. You're using glycerin
As an embossing, yeah.
instead of the pad?
Yeah. In fact, when your embossing ink pads get dry,
Yeah.
you can put a little tad of your glycerin on them and get a bit more life out of them.
Well, I never did.
Well, I never did as well.
Well,
yeah.
I got it at foot
That's
of our
something
stairs.
I've done for years. Yeah.
And I've never seen this done before either for using embossing powder.
Yeah, well, you see, that's why Deborah's so amazing and we work so well together, because we sadly enough and scarily enough for Deborah, is we think along the same lines in a crafty manner.
Yeah.
Because she knows that when I do these shows, it's not about just making a bonny card for you. She knows I want to give you a technique. Yeah. And so that's what we do, is we want to give you something that you can take away with, not just that we can make with this that we're showing you or bringing you, or that we've got online for you. It's like you can take away and do with the other stuff you've got in your craft room. Yeah?
Absolutely.
And so it's a technique.
Top tips all round.
Yeah. Cool, isn't it? And it's also saves you money. Because again, I always think that, well, if we can give it away as a crafter, if I can save money on some of my ink and make the ink pad go a bit longer like that, it just gives me more money in my crafty stash spend to buy a die I want, or a stamp I want,
and it's
or a
options.
stencil I want,
gives you
or a
options.
colouring product I want. Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah.
So now I'm hoping I've got all that there, and plus, because the glycerin's a little bit more liquid, you don't want it running, because you don't want ink running under a stencil ever. Because it's a bit more liquid, we're hoping that we'll get into all those little nooks and crannies a bit better. And I need a little bit of card here for my embossing powder.
I'm interested to see this.
Sorry?
I'm interested to see this.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that we've got it enough on there, Ben.
Yeah.
Hoping. I don't know if I've got enough on the top.
How do we know?
It just should look slightly shiny.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just going to hope it's in place again and just go over just that top bit a little bit more. Just I'm looking across and seeing it's got a little sheen to it.
Here's the question, it always comes through, but you know what, we never mind answering it. Hideko says, where can I purchase glycerin at a cheap price?
Yeah, get it at your online, you can buy it, you know, or chemist. Yeah, they usually sell it, or even a cookery place, you know, where they sell it at the like in the cake decorating bits and things like that.
And it's nothing, what I'm trying to say, there's no specific type of glycerin. It's not like a craft glycerin.
No, most of the time, like vegetable glycerin is the stuff that they'll sell,
That has worked, yeah.
Yeah, it's worked a treat, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to try because I've only got a little bit of...
You're blowing people's minds here. Cindy Condis says, another jaw dropper. Glycerin. There's a resist medium. My mind is blown, says Suzanne Dawn. Pauline Straker. Sheena is great at giving such brilliant tips.
That's great then. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. It's, you know, that's what Crafters TV. Come on, there's nothing like it, is there?
Nothing like it.
And just keep supporting us, and we'll keep coming back.
Yeah.
Well,
we're definitely coming back at 5 o'clock tonight, whether you like it or not.
Absolutely. Keep inviting us back, and I'll be there. I'm loving it. Fabulous. Might be a van in the car park, but I'll be there.
That's it.
The lady in the van.
Hey, we should do the next show live from the van.
Live from the van. Actually, you know what? I should say that. You laugh. However, I'm thinking of doing a Facebook Live or two next week from the van.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Live from the van. Van life.
Absolutely.
Every day is a school day with Sheena, says Shadaya. She does share. And the tangent, says Cindy Condy, was amazing. Sheena, we are very grateful for it. We are grateful. We're grateful for the tangents and all of the tips. And look at this. This is incredible. So embossing technique using your glycerin. I want to say this is the first time we've ever seen this on Crafters TV.
What was that, sorry, Ben?
Using glycerin to emboss. I want to say this is the first time ever on Crafters TV. Can you concur, Nicola? I think we're right. It's a Crafters TV premiere, everybody.
I don't think anybody else has done it. It's something I've done for quite some time. It was just me again with the old glycerin thing. When I started playing it with blending with inks. And I thought, yeah, well, if you can emboss with it, yeah, what do you know?
What do you know?
What do you know? Again, you know, when you don't get out much, you find out these things. So if you look, that looks lovely, just pattern on pattern, doesn't it? Like that. But we're not finished.
Oh, we're not done, no.
Oh, we're not done.
No? What are we doing now?
What we're going to do is we're going to get some ink on it now. I'm going to wipe that up there, so bear with.
Gaz is going to have a go at this. He says, I've got loads of glycerin, so I'm going to be giving this a go. Like you said, you know, just your normal sort of standard glycerin, get it online, pick it up in your... you can get it from your chemist as well, can't you? Glycerin.
Yeah. You are, sorry, chemist?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I got mine first time. They used to put it in like glycerin, like cough stuff and stuff. Like glycerin and honey for like sore throat and stuff like that. No. Yeah. It's in loads of, you know, things like rose and glycerin hand cream and things like that. Right, so the next thing is the water reactive ink pad, and you could use, I'm not going to use that one because it's too clean. I'm going to use a blending tool that's already a bit dark.
Yes. Is this noir black, is it?
It's noir black, jet black, either noir black, all good.
Yeah.
So now, this is where you lose all that pretty background, but what you're going to do is like magic. I love if you could hear Nicola's sound effects.
Like, I say, what?
Whoa. And
You're
so
a
this
wizard,
now,
Sheena.
you are Ferroverto. I see, that's McGonagall. There you go. So now what you're doing is you've protected the flowers, and it's resisting.
Who else is picking up their jaw from the floor? Nicola is saying she didn't think it would just not, she can't even put it into words what she's trying to say. Jamie says he likes the bit of colour coming through the black. They're having a full-on natter in my ear.
It's fun, isn't it, though? Things like, it's like, instead of just like your basic stuff, it's fun when you've got another technique.
Yeah.
So think of all your stencils that you've got. Look at all the stencils online that are on, you know, special offer or on the show, or all the things that you think, I don't know, but yeah, get them and play.
Sheena, it's a fantastic technique, says Sarah. Thank you, Sheena, says Dawn. So creative. And Cindy says, yes, the first time I have ever seen this technique anywhere in the world. And Jonelle says, I'm going to have to get some glycerin for my embossing powder stash. You absolutely will. Look at this. That's incredible.
Well, the glycerin and embossing, guys, wasn't anything that I'd seen anyone else do. It's something I did because I thought, well, I'm sure it will. Because someone else had told me that you could extend the life of your embossing ink pad with glycerin. I didn't come up with that one.
Yeah,
someone told me. So I thought, well, in that case, why not just apply it? Because it takes ages doing this, doing that, doing that. So let's try going directly with the glycerin. And yeah, hurrah, much easier. And then you've got a really pretty, and then if you take a piece of clear, clean paper and then give it a wipe, you can, if there's any ink just clinging to that bit of embossing powder, the embossed area, it'll just polish off and you'll end up with that really pretty, shiny flower. And it looks kind of like batik or tie-dye, doesn't it? Yeah. And then you're just going to trim that down, pop it on there. I need to trim it, and then you've got another.
I love your choice of matte and layer as well. Look at that.
Got there.
Holographic.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
We need to just trim that a little bit down, and we're good to go.
Well, you've exploded Gaz's brain. He says, Sheena, you have exploded my brain. And Suzanne Dawn says, wow, with a emoji face. Wow, with a cat emoji face going, oh. And also, wow, with two emoji faces going, oh, oh. Like that. What a wonderful technique, says Marcia Ernst as well. I think if you were looking for a show to blow your mind, this has been the one, isn't it? It's been incredible. Incredible. It has been an amazing show. And of course, you've got the opportunity now to save the show, come back to it at a later date, and then you can craft along with Sheena and try all of these things for you. And you know, Liz, I was going to say the same sort of thing as you just put here. She says, I feel an international shortage of glycerin coming up. And if there is, we know who to blame, don't we? Evelyn Boyd says, wow, so amazing. Sheena, you've done it again.
Cheers,
Sheena
guys.
strikes again.
Well, you know what? It's fab. And seriously, I'm back on when am I back again? The 29th.
You said, didn't you? That's a Monday, isn't it?
On a Monday, yeah. You really are messing with me heads, guys, I've got to say. I'd wait to see what we've got on the Monday. Something completely new.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a new launch, and I think you're going to love them. Not flowers, not butterflies. And they're a bit quirky. So I'm going to stick that there, and you can have a look at this. And yeah, so watch out. Alan, watch out on my Facebook page, my main Facebook page, Sheena Douglass. I don't know if I'll do the live on my Inkettes. If you're not on the Inkettes, join Sheena's Inkettes. I'll either do it on the Inkettes or or my Facebook page. But
okay.
I'll probably do one, just a little sketch, because. And I have to thank everybody for my birthday wishes and everything.
Oh, yes.
They were amazing.
Did you have a good day?
I had a fabulous day. You know what? I literally opened everything, my presents and my cards in bed. All my cards are fabulous, but they're all going to wait till I get home to go up in the living room. And I got a fabulous book that Pamela made me with a faux leather.
Oh, wow,
book that she made with that with a binding machine, and I got a fabulous vintage pen and pencil from Debbie and a book. So I'm going to do a little drawing at some point from the van, little sketch, and I'm probably going to do a little live before the shows with the new product as well from the van.
Sounds like a plan from the van.
From the van.
Can we appreciate this project though? Look at that. I mean...
There you go. And that was Debbie's, which is gorgeous, but you can see how completely different. And so different colourways, same technique. And so, you know, everyone's going to be different. And that one's like very slightly different. See if you can spot the difference.
No, I'm just trying to see here which one.
Yeah, see if you can spot the tangent.
Yeah. Mix them up and then, yeah, I mean, no chance. Is it the one in the middle? No.
Not quite.
Well, listen, fantastic projects all round. What a show it's been, and more to come later. Let me just remind you of everything you're going to get if you want to go for the Spring Fairy collection. And thank you for all the comments that have come through as well. As I say, we will try and get through as many of your requests in the next show as possible, and lots more besides that too. But the Spring Fairy collection, again, proved really popular. Everything you see on the board here, you are going to get within the set, plus all of the hardware as well. So 2 pens, well I say 2 pens, it's actually 3 pens, but you've got your tricolour aqua pen, that's the Fairy Blooms, which you've got your Sunsoft, Warm Blush, and then Magical Green. Going to get one of our metallic paint markers as well in the Rose Gold. Then you've got the 3-pen blend from the Tricolour brush pen. This one is called your Fox Glove Sunglow. So you've got Sunglow, Soft Orange, and then your Floral Radiance. You've got 2 glitters in here, so sort of either end of the board. So you've got that one there, which is your sort of standard glitter paste, which is Fairy Dress. This one here, which is your Sun-Kissed Blossom. Then you've got the shimmer sprays. So these 2 colours here, this one is the Dancing Green, and then here is the Rosebud. This is another pot of glitter that you're going to get along with this set. That one, though, is the Chunky Glitter. Then in the middle here, you've got all of your kind of embellishments, if you like. So that one's your gems, your Flower Kisses. So it's beautiful green and purple, sort of faceted adhesive gems, beautiful Sunshine Pearls, lovely little pot of your glitter glue, which is the Fairy Wings with that sort of iridescent sheen and shine, and then a lovely big pot of your soft petal sequins. 2 ink pads, so you've got your Duet ink pad there, which is the Sweet Pea, Champagne Shimmer ink pad in the Sunbeam, and then lastly in the sort of consumables, if you like, is your Luxury Gilding Flakes. That one is called the Soft Rose, and then on top of all of that, all of your hardware. So the dies which you've seen Sheena using in the show, the Dreamy Sentiments, Believe, Love and Dream. This one is called Fairy of the Meadow, so all of those beautiful stamps. There's the fairy herself, and you've got some flowers in there, foliage, some beautiful scripts in there too. There's a fantastic embossing folder as well. Any of these you want individually, by the way, they are available. That one's called your Floral Meadow, and then you're going to get 3 stunning stencils as well. That one we've used those 2 glitter pastes on. That one there is the Chunky Glitter, and then we've used that's a metallic pen, I think, that we've used on the final one there with the, or is it? It might be actually the ink pad. But whichever way, all of that is included in the bundle. £76 or $105.60. And of course, anything you get on this show, because everything's over 10, you will of course get your free gift too. What a show. Wow, it's flown over that 2 hours. So we'll do it again at 5, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it again. Looking forward to it. Had fun on that one.
It will be the final show of the Colour Me Happy anniversary, so do make sure you join in. And you know it's going to be a cracker because Sheena's here and we'll be doing more fun stuff like we've done over the course of that show. So a massive thank you to Sheena. We will come back in 2 hours' time. And as I say, a great show to get involved in once again, ask those questions, and we'll make it nice and fun and interactive. But it will be the kind of final wrap-up show for the Colour Me Happy 4-day extravaganza to celebrate the 4th anniversary, and it will be a sort of final chance then as well, your final live chance to get your free gift and to shop the website where there's loads today, not only that 3 for 2 on selected Spectrum Noir products, but also, oh yeah, we've also got the Pro Sketch Pack back. Oh, there's 2 left. We've got the stamp sale, and of course, it's £10 Thursday. My brain is fried. We'll see you in 2 hours.